I now request the attention of all life and manifest, specifically all life on Earth. I really appreciate your attention, and I am going to make this video short and sweet. I've been in contact with extraterrestrial life and an angelic presence for approximately 5 years now. And when a planet has problems like this one does, a large amount of problems, what happens is angels and extraterrestrials come from all over the universe, and their consciousness incarnates into human beings. And these beings, there's different names for them: starseeds, light workers, things like that. And I myself am one of these beings, Jacob Melchizedek. And I am a self-proclaimed living saint. Saint, as far as everything, all the information that I have, indicates the fact that you have to claim sainthood for yourself. And every person on this planet has been chosen to become a saint. And it is my job to make you aware of this fact. Since my awakening in 2010, basically what happened is a spaceship landed in my backyard and I made extraterrestrial contact that night. And since then have been in contact with extraterrestrial life on a daily basis. And I've designed a course in sainthood, and hopefully that will result in you embracing a multi-dimensional awareness, telepathic multi-dimensional awareness, and ultimately result in world peace, abundance for everybody, and a new world government. So I'm going to make this short and sweet. That's what the angels want. I did make a course called the Illuminator that is available on YouTube. It's 53 videos. But from what I gather, it was a little bit too much information, and it was a little bit difficult for many people to grasp this information. So I'm gonna simplify it a little bit in these videos, and I'm just going to be focusing on the most important problems on this planet. I'm going to be identifying the problem and proving it, then suggesting a potential solution for this problem, and then initiating these solutions. So the biggest problem on the planet, I guess, right now is the government. So I made this little chart right here, and here's how it works. You got a world government, and that's basically a secret government that's compartmentalized up here. Then you got your federal governments, they cover countries, your state governments, and then you got your municipalities. Depending on what source you go to, there's 194 countries, 195, 96. I just rounded it off to 200. And then rounded the states off to 10,000 and rounded the countries off to 5 million. And it's in different countries, it's called different things. You know, they don't use the words, you know, state and city and town in China or Russia, but basically that's how it works. So you got rounded it off to 200 countries, 10,000 states, 5 million cities or towns. Now the current government right here is a fascist structure, and it's structured like that, like a pyramid. And every one of these blue dots or pink dots represents saints and angels. And saints and angels have incarnated and fill up the entire, it's peppered throughout the entire industry. And basically what we wanted, the change we want to make in this government is we want to take these saints and angels in the telepathic collective and stick them right at the top in like a dome-shaped structure. where the most honest, courageous, intelligent beings are now running the planet. The secret government is primarily a reptilian government. They are not human. They pose as humans. And they control every level of official government on the planet. And they also control every industry on the planet. So, if you weren't aware of the fact that we had a secret government, now you are. If there is anything, I mean, do you need to know anything more than that? No, that's pretty much all you need to know. And if you would like to know more and understand the intricacies of this secret government, I would refer to the Illuminator course. All the information's in there. But just for the purposes of keeping everything short and sweet, that is the problem. And basically in the secret government they cover space operations, black operations, and everything that they do is secret because they're really up to no good, and they're pretty much looking to perform population control and kill 80% of the human race. So that's not good. So what I recommend here is to replace that secret government with an entourage of saints and angels. And how do we do that? Well, my suggestion is create this website called QSETI, and all the specifics for this site is on the website. And basically what you want to do is take a vote, completely honest, above board, and then just acknowledge the fact that we have a secret government, acknowledge the fact that they should be replaced by saints and angels, and we'd all be better off following someone who's being honest with us rather than someone who's keeping secrets from us. And then that's it. Now you might say, well, if all these saints and angels actually exist and are actually here, why haven't they just shown themselves openly and honestly on the public media? And the reason for that is because, like Jesus Christ, all he did was, he walked on water and he got murdered. So we don't want to put the saints and angels in that sort of position. So basically, what I recommend here is that the human race unite and take a vote. Put your vote right on the QSETI website that should be available in every single country for every single person on the planet. And once we have voted as an entire human race, then what you would do is the easiest way. I mean, there's several ways to do it, and I don't know. There's a lot of different collectives and a lot of different intelligence working to increase the consciousness and awareness of life on Earth, and there's a lot of different little agendas going on. One simple way that anybody can understand on how to do this, I believe, is just to take that vote and call me. At that point, what I'll do is I'll call 10 angels, and I know who these angels are, and each of those angels will call 10, and each of those 100 angels will call 10, and each of those 1,000 angels will call 10, and there's your 10,000 angels. And it would take 1 week to have that prepared from the time the human race makes that decision. The angels could be ready in 1 week. So, also, on this, when I went over this website before, the information that I put out there and what this website would actually do would be exposing much of the human race to information that's not good for them, or they're not quite ready for. So what I'm recommending here